Imagine everything you know about Ayrton Senna. Do you really think you know it all? Or do you just remember the victories and titles? Three-time world champion, national idol, one of the greatest legends ever to set foot on a racetrack. But behind that yellow helmet and almost supernatural driving, there are stories that few people know. Today, you're going to discover 10 surprising facts about Ayrton Senna. Stories you've probably never heard before. So go ahead and hit that like button and get ready to be moved, amazed, and understand even more why Senna is eternal. Let's go. Fact 1. Senna the artist. Long before he ever raced a car, Ayrton was already sketching racetracks with his hands. He was just a boy, pencil in hand, paper on the table, and there appeared curves, straights, overtakes, all with technical detail that would impress any engineer. He was only 4 years old. Later, he started painting and showed a refined eye for automotive design. It wasn't just talent, it was sensitivity. Art, deep down, already ran through his veins. And on the track, the drawing became the racing line. Precision, beauty, and emotion. Fact 2. The helmet superstition. Have you ever noticed that Senna never raced with a different helmet? Always that same yellow one with green and blue stripes. It wasn't about aesthetics. It was faith. It was luck. It was spiritual protection. Senna believed in that symbol so deeply that he once said, "If one day I have to race with another helmet, I won't even get in the car." It was more than gear. It was a talisman. And like every warrior, he had his shield. Fact 3. The unexpected fear, brave, audacious. But like every hero, Senna also had his fears, and the most surprising, he was terrified of heights. He avoided extreme sports, especially those involving free falls like skydiving. Ironically, it was on wet tracks, where everyone else trembled, that he showed his soul. For Senna, fear only existed away from the wheel. Fact 4. The test that changed everything. The year was 1983. A young Brazilian received an invitation. Test a Williams car, even without a contract. Pure chance, right? But when Senna stepped into that car, everything changed. He was faster than the official drivers. The team bosses looked at each other. No one could believe it. In that moment, one thing was clear in the paddock. A phenomenon had just arrived. Fact 5. Obsessed with details. What makes a true champion? In Senna's case, it was obsession. Before every race, he studied the circuit like a musical score, corner by corner, meter by meter. He spent hours with engineers, analyzing data, listening to the car, adjusting every screw. He used to say, "Victory is in the details." With that almost supernatural dedication, he created a unique connection with the car, as if they were thinking together. Fact 6. A deep connection with faith. Senna raced with his heart and with his soul. He was a deeply religious man. He prayed before every start, carried his Bible on the plane, in the motorhome, in hotel rooms. In 1991, when he finally won the Brazilian GP, exhausted, arms locked, no strength left, he crossed the finish line shouting, "God, thank you." Faith was his invisible fuel, and maybe that's why, in certain races, he seemed to fly. Fact 7. A rain genius. While others prayed for clear skies, Senna hoped for clouds. He was the rain master. Even as a kid, he asked for the kart track to be watered just so he could train in tough conditions. He used to say, "In the rain, talent speaks louder than the car." And it did. In Monaco, 1984, Donington, 1993, Interlagos, 1991. On wet tracks, he danced with the car and turned chaos into art. Fact 8. Born for speed. At 4 years old, Ayrton was already driving. His father, Milton, built a homemade cart with a lawnmower engine. By age 7, he was lapping the family farm as if it were a Grand Prix. At 13, he won his first official race. While other kids played with toy cars, he was the car. Fact 9. His care for Brazil. Senna loved Brazil, and that love went far beyond waving the flag on the podium. Shortly before he passed, he was planning to create a foundation to give Brazilian children access to quality education. The project came to life after his death with the Ayrton Senna Institute, which still impacts millions of students today. His greatest victory? Maybe it wasn't in Imola or Suzuka, but in Brazilian classrooms. Fact 10. His last gift to Brazil. May 1st, 1994. Few people know, but on that day, inside his cockpit, Senna carried an Austrian flag. He wanted to honor Roland Ratzenberger, the Austrian driver who had died the day before. Senna never got the chance to raise that flag, but it was found folded, carefully kept inside the car, even on the eve of his own death. Senna was thinking of others. That was Ayrton. Now tell me in the comments, which of these facts surprised you the most? Did you already know any of them, or were you impressed? If you're a fan of Senna, hit the like button, share this video with other Formula One lovers, and of course, subscribe to the channel, because here we'll always keep the legend alive. Thanks for watching. And as Ayrton Senna himself once said, winning is what matters. The rest is just consequence. See you next time.